I just realized that I've had a lot of channel point redemptions, like, disabled for a while. I know I disabled them at some point. I think I was doing like a collab stream with someone, and rather than pausing it, I just like turned it off. I just realized I forgot to ever turn them back on. I was just like, you know, the last time I saw someone redeem something was a dab. Other than like stretch and water. I was like, what happened to the rest of them? So I enabled those because I was like, wait a second. Something's wrong. Hi, Rosalia. How are you doing today? Ugh. Blue flash bling. Flash bling. For anyone who didn't see the previous K2 Warp stream, I was like hard stuck on a boss, so I played it on my alt instead, and I beat it, and then I did the stage after it as well. And then I did that boss, like way faster than I expected to, and then I reached the next stage, and I was like, alright, I'm giving this one attempt, but then I'm stopping for now, because I feel like this stage will be good to do on stream instead. And now that you're all caught up, now we're in that spot. Yeah, I really don't know why it like scrambles the IP of the Windows 7 machine every time. It's very weird. Water. A good call on the stretching. I really need to stretch before playing because it's very important to do. Especially when I'm going to be playing a difficult game. It's always good to stretch. Alright. Nice. Alright, so where's our first secret? It is on symmetry. You stretched your legs and somehow popped your back. Oh no, you're old. You're freaking old. Oh, I accidentally muted. There we go. Whoops. I muted the capture. Every single time I launch K3, I have to watch the intro, but K2 Warped really just does not hit the same way. It's a nice intro. It doesn't, like, excite me, though. I was kind of expecting a fake block there. Sadly. I feel that. It's okay, I'm old, too. Oh, yikes. Okay, you gotta just go. The difference between K2 and K2 Warped. It has the same screen layouts and the same boss ideas. Well, not even the same screen layouts. It has basically the same screen layouts. But other than that, it is a completely different game. It just keeps some of the soul of K2, but the whole point of it is it's supposed to be like K2 but turned into K3 in stupid ways. So every single one of the main stages is based on a K3 stage 5 guest stage. So the first one was conveyor belt, so it would have been Simon Says, or rather Kamilia area. Stage 2 was Betty area. Ooh. Damn, I was like one frame off of making that. Stage 3 was the post Kamilia area maze where it's Spotlight and there are fake blocks everywhere. Stage 4 was based on Secret 5. So every single screen had backtracking in some way, like going back and forth. And now we are into Stage 5, and Stage 5 is based on Rukido area. Which, that would leave, like, M stage or Influka area for the next stage. And I don't know, because I feel like M stage would be left for M stage, but also I feel like M stage would make a lot more sense than Influka area. But who knows, maybe they'll find a way to make the entirety of stage 6 Gradius. Somehow I don't think that'll be the case, though. And then all the bosses are, like, quite a bit harder. Hi, 40. What if stage 6 was Monkey Ball? You know, what if? What if? What's up, Dad? Welcome. I really wish people would make Like a game based around the monkey ball stage, because that stage is fire. I'm still like not playing well. Like, I don't know, every single day that I've played this, I've just like not played well. And I don't know why. There was exactly one thing that went well, and it was Geezer, which was one thing that I expected would go horribly because I suck at Geezer fights and don't like them. I just like, I can't play, and I don't know why. I don't know like what's happening, but I've just kind of not been able to play very well recently. Everything feels off. Like the way I'm sitting, the way my keyboard feels, the way my monitor looks, like it all feels like wrong. I don't know why. Hi, Elite. Just really, really bizarre. There we go. Wow, I'm kind of awesome sometimes. I went from taking way too long on save 1 to like basically first trying save 2. Oh no, does that mean... No, I don't have to do the corner. I was like, does that mean I have to do the corner? Because that would be really bad if so. Oh, but I have to do that corner, unless that one nerfs itself. Ah. Conveyors with traps. What a powerful combination. Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. No, that checks out. That's perfectly valid. The stage is like starting out a lot easier than the stages before it. Despite how I'm playing, like it is noticeably easier. Oh hell yeah, I immediately got the V string, that's crazy. Ooh, fancy. I kind of like accidentally almost dodged that just by jumping. Yeah, nah. Fucked up. V string. It means vertical string, aka the string of pixels that you're on. Okay, that is... Okay, I guess you go under. Never mind. I was going to say that is like way too hard, but that's because you don't go over it. That would be why it's so hard. Yeah, basically V string refers to... It refers to... You will skip past certain pixels based on your vertical speed. So it's referring to the string of positions that the kid will be on while falling. In this case, I am skipping past the one that would make me die to the spike pointing down by just holding left. That makes sense as well. Okay, that's actually going to be kind of tough to do without doing the corner. That's kind of awkward. But if that is just the whole save, then, like, we're chilling. It's not. It isn't. In case anyone was wondering, that was not, in fact, the whole save. Alright. I don't know what was going on there. That warp's definitely gonna move, right? The warp has to move. I'm gonna guess it's gonna go to like where the spike is to the left of it. Oh. Oh. Okay. So the answer is just go. Don't wait on the conveyor like you normally would. Ooh, tight. That's cool though. Yeah, I feel like this stage is starting off like way easier than like most of the stages before it. So I wonder how hard it's gonna be. The boss is defeated, the boss is defeated, and the boss after the boss is defeated. Hi, Kitus. I did Luca, or Influca, as well as Stage 4, as well as Geezer, all on my alt account. And now we are into Stage 5. Because I did Influca, and then I was like, should I stop? But I felt like playing more because now I no longer had to worry about playing Influca. Alright, so Symmetry is bottom left corner. Because that's what it is in K2 Warped. Bruh? What the fuck is this trigger, dude? Good lord. Why is this trigger so hard? So yeah, I'm glad I don't have to think about Influca anymore. Bruh, gate jump, please. There it is. Oh, okay. The 3x just disappears in the middle of the jump. I was not ready for that. Ew, ew, stop. The fuck? What the fuck? That's so stupid. That's so fucking dumb. Oh, that's extremely funny. It changes like multiple times in every jump. See, it say I have 8 jumps? No, it said I have 3 times speed. Fuck. Oh. I just realized I'm gonna have to do a jump when I leave. Can I even do that? 1, 2... Yeah, I guess that's 4 blocks. It seems like a tough jump to do, though. bro. Oh, there's a block there. Okay. Yeah, no, this screen is based off of speed. It's not based on number of jumps. So all it's doing is changing how fast you're going. Bro, this is fucking whack. I knew that it was going to do 1 speed for the diagonal because it would be really bad if not. I just wonder what's going to happen at the end, like if it's going to just randomly give me like 3x speed after or something. Wow, nice jump, idiot. Brother. Hi, Huayla. Thanks for the good luck. How's the questionable level design contest judging been going? I've seen you streaming that. Is it fun? Any bangers? Bro, please, same frame. Or at least, like, stagger it by 1 frame and not 2. What am I doing? I can't do a diagonal. I'm, like, expecting it to speed me up, but I know it's not going to. Lots of bangers, but also they're all bangers in my heart. That's good to hear. We recently had a contest called the Delicious Level Design Contest, and I was like kind of wondering when looking at the abbreviation QLDC if it was like, if DLDC was inspired by that. And I realized we've never had like a questionable level design contest equivalent. The most we had was a Sudoku collab. Or not collab. I don't remember what it was. Oh, there's a lot of questionable I want to be the guy. In fact, I would say there's more questionable I want to be the guy than there is not questionable I want to be the guy. In fact, this whole game is questionable. This game is made to be questionable. Get a fucking grip, dude. Please, for the love of all that is holy. Do a diagonal. And yet it rarely goes properly questioned. Well, the reason, or the fact that it isn't properly questioned is why these games are great. If everything was questioned, then people wouldn't, you know, be able to make stupid things to their heart's content. And I feel like that would lose a lot of the heart. And soul. Wait, what the hell? Oh? Wait. Is it gonna like... Wait, so how am I gonna leave when I get the thing? How am I gonna leave after? Huh. How am I gonna leave after? Maybe a block's gonna open up? But I don't know. I don't see any way to get out once I'm done. Kaizo got kind of samey for a while. We've only just come to re-embrace questioning. Yeah, it's always bad once a game or a community becomes like solved in a way. Where it's like, oh, this is what people like, so everyone should continue doing this to make the best possible thing that people will like. You gotta fun max everything. Oh. Okay, it just removed the block. Okay, good. Quality slop. I have 44. Proper QLDC needed a certain amount of bad fanfic sort of flavor. Good old quality slop. Apparently, QLDC basically got called quality slop by some people, according to Skull. Like the meme of, this is just quality slop, you only like it because it's good. He said he saw some people unironically saying basically that. You only like it because it's good. And I don't doubt that. They're right, but also very stupid. I mean, it's like when WannaFest released, and there was that review that was complaining about how if all fan games end up being at the same level of WannaFest, then fan games aren't worth playing anymore and the community is ruined. And also, instead of playing WannaFest, you should also just play every single source game that they come from, rather than the actual fan game, because it does nothing different from the source games. All of which are incredibly impressive takes, with no basis in reality. Good times. Dude, what the fuck is this? Why can't I do it? This is so hard. I do like putting slop on everything. Just too many good levels, exactly. Thank you. God damn. That took longer than I expected. Difficulty slop. Fuck. Okay, I had to check the left side as well. If there was a spike on the right, I was like, come on, surely. Oh. That was a very botchy move. Ah! That was in Fluka, wasn't it? Well, in Fluka wasn't difficulty slop, it was slop. I just think that boss sucks. Like, the real reason it took so long is just because I despise playing it. And it makes every second that I'm on it feel like a slog. It's a difficulty slog. Okay, how do I make this trigger again? There we go. Bro, this is whack. gonna make me run back, isn't it? Oh, that's way faster than I anticipated. I was not ready for it, even though I was ready for it. Hi, Novaya. Is it Twitch slop? No, that would be Boshy. Or K3, actually, at this point. Fuck. Why does it put the spike there? That's messed up. Bro, this part sucks. This, like, staircase is actually awful. Feels so bad to do. And that spike, like, immediately goes to where you are. So you have to wait just like a couple frames before going, because otherwise you'll hit it immediately. While the spike wall is coming at you. Messed up. Okay. Yippee! Alright, let's mark off Symmetry. And I'll mark off Rainbow Miku because I know where it is. That is the wrong align. Yo, what's up, Bigfoot? Congrats on receiving your controller. Yeah, let me know how it is, because I'm a huge controller fan, so, you know, I've been really interested to try it, because, you know, I could be playing these games on a GameCube controller, just something to think about. No, I am actually curious what it's like, because it looked cool. Like, visually. Really, it looked like nostalgia slop, you know? Oh, you're such a fucking bitch. Alright, let's go around again. I'm so good at video games. He doesn't miss. What's up, Moon? Playing fan games on a SNES controller was great. Damn, you were also a SNES player? Just talking in the previous stream about how there were like 2 pretty well-known fan game players who played on SNES. I didn't know there were others. You were the inventor? You were definitely not the inventor. I can guarantee you of that one. But I respect the confidence. Fuck. How's it going, Teber? I forgot. When the K2 challenge was new? Yeah, but the original SNES controller user was doing it long before the K2 challenge existed. So... There it is. You were first? Alright, my bad. Congratulations on your achievement of being first. You can now go to YouTube and write first in the comment section, let everyone know. Oh! This is not gonna end well. You know, technically I could have done that with a ledge. K3 inventing fan games? That is true, because Bashi was the original game. and then K3 just, you know, copied it. I was going to say I can't wait for one of these spikes to fall, and before I could even, like, think about saying that, it wasn't a spike that fell. It was far more dastardly. Oh, I've seen the end of this save. I don't necessarily remember how it works, but I've seen it because I put a clip of Nal dying to it in one of the clip reels. Too obvious. Fuck. Boshy games. Good times. Yeah, it was the kid that fell. I'm curious what is on that block. It's probably just like a fake block is in the area below the spike. I'll jump at it from the right and check. Oh. Oh, that's whack. Not what I was expecting. Fuck. That's kinda tight, yo. The original game, that jump was tight, but it was just an F jump, so it was like you could see the block, and it was more easy to do because of that. Whereas this, you're avoiding a spike, which makes it a little more amorphous for what kind of jump height to do. Hello? Brother! I've reached my I can't play arc for the save. We're in arc 2. Arc 1 was learning and progressing and getting better and having a good time. Arc 2 is when the real shit happens. There we go. Alright, what you got over here? Okay, well, that was kind of... Fuck. That was kind of nothing. It just makes you jump over there that there's, like, no threat or anything. It's just like, go back. Pretty exciting. Hi, Tofu. Yeah, the completely vintage game. So old that no one even remembers it. Fuck! Wow, 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 wow. That's not how you die. That's not a correct way to do that. Okay. No. Fuck. I guess I jumped like 1 frame late after coming off the platform, so I didn't actually have a jump. I like slammed it and I was like, alright, I think I nailed it, and then no jump came out and I could feel a single tear fall down my cheek. Damn. Nice. Alright, I'll take it. Not too bad. Alright, what's gonna be the funny moment here? What you got? Going underneath it or something? Or maybe when I go through it, it like pulls away? What's it gonna be? Is there like a fake block there? I'm just gonna try going directly under it. Huh. Where is this random like invisible block or invisible trigger gonna be? There it is. Is this gonna like secret 5 me where I go? Interesting. Go like back and forth. Huh. Okay, what? Wait, hold on. Maybe I just like go for it? I can't say I really know what else it would be. Yeah, okay. Oh, classic. Just put a block underneath you. Gets him every time. That spike sphincter thing technically makeable but stupid? Yeah. The thing is, it'll like rely on... Like, you'd probably have to cancel it. Because it needs like a specific V align and all that stuff. But yes, it should be possible. You actually suck. I was like kind of expecting that block that I was going to land on would be fake, and I was ready to like full jump back to the left. What I was not ready for was oops, spike goes right. Brother. It also like triggers a lot earlier than I was expecting, even knowing that it's there. Yeah, going up through them is not that bad, but this specific arrangement is very fucked up. That's stopping. Hold on, watch this. Bye, bitch. Alright, so what was next? Blood Festival. Oh, I remember seeing now looking for this one. So I think I know, like, approximately where it is. And it's really stupid. Okay. What the fuck is this jump? How does one do? Unless I like go over this spike and like back to the right? No. Is this your kind of hallway? A crooked hallway? I'm gaming. Alright, it's gonna do something stupid here. Not the stupid I expected. Credit where it's due. Alright, I don't know what a line I need or where I need to stand. It's that. I'm gaming. Is that gonna... No, that's not gonna stop. That just goes. Good to know. Should I be like one more to the right? No. One more to the right dies. Something... I feel like... I was gonna say, I feel like there's going to be something up there that I don't just go straight to the spikes. But I didn't realistically know exactly what to expect. Oh! Alright, I'm learning. Still not what I expected. It's like a puzzle game. If you squint, you can really pretend that Jonathan Blow made this. Bah. Okay, maybe a different align would be better. That is better. It's mostly made from the efforts of other people. I don't know enough about, like, the Witnesses or Braid's development. All I know is his new game had help from a lot of different notorious puzzle makers. Puzzle game makers. Looked like Phil Fish. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that. Brother, it's literally just like, do the next thing and then see where you're gonna die to figure out where you should go next. So it's like a puzzle. Okay, well the answer is not to the left, which I really thought it was going to be to the left, so I guess it's to the right, but after a bit, because if you hold right, then you die, so... Pick a dick. Good times. What? It's okay, I'd rather play a pick-a-pipe level than like a dev exit level. Brother, what is this shit? fact, what is... Okay, yeah, it's just an invisible block. I kind of figured, but... There we go. I like how I used my mouse to indicate where the down spike was. Alright, so it's on this screen, and if I recall correctly, it's here. I just don't know how you get it, but I'm pretty sure it's there. But I remember that even once Nal, like, kind of figured out or had a feeling of where it was, he still was, like, really struggling to actually, like, touch the exact trigger or something needed. So I'm not sure exactly what to expect. I just know that Nell spent a while in that same one area looking over and over and like not finding it, despite doing so much in that corner. Guys, watch this. If I had done this, the diagonal spike coming up would have blocked the very end. Brilliant. Hi, Clonkles. How are you doing? Existing. Let's go. Congratulations. Okay, so you don't land first, evidently. That is fucking hard. What? Having to get, like, the exact setup to basically go through a moving corner. Really gotta swoosh it. Bum 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 bum. I don't like the start of the save. It seems like it should be more comfortable than it is. What is that jump, bro? Why? Why though? Why though? Why is this so hard? Thank you. Okay, too low. Well, this kind of makes up for how hard or how easy the start of the save was, or the stage. That it's like actually gotten pretty difficult. My first jump was bad, so I was not going to make it, so I tried to double back, but I knew that it was impossible to double back by that point, but I was dead anyway, so. There we go. Alright. Not too bad. Oh. Do I have to land, or does it just... I do have to land. I don't have to land. Okay, it's right above the landing. So let's bonk. Ah. Hi, Stalker. You gotta see this? I'm sorry to hear that. You always have a choice, actually, so... Found it. I'm right behind him. You are such a bitch. You probably could hear me starting to say clear, and then I noticed that it was not clear, in fact. That's very funny. Clearant. Hello? Hello? Thank you. Hold on, I can make the squish diagonal. Close. Just go the whole way? No. How's my Dutch learning going? I don't know what this means. What is the context for this? Okay. I was really expecting a wall to move, but no, it seems like language for when you emigrate. I think I'm still missing the context. Was it something I said? If it was, I don't remember things I say. Alright, so next screen is PYF, and Nell said it gives 2 energy. Like the number just goes up by 2. And I asked if, you know, like, were there just 2 energies and you didn't see it, like you collected 2? But he said no, there's no screen that has more than 1. So no idea what's going on there. Purely random. Ah. Okay. Hi, Poop. There's an energy in this room. Oh. So Nell's a fool. Thank you for checking that. Or not checking that, rather knowing that and telling me that. Oh, you're a bitch. Yeah, well, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Feels like... Alright, guess not. And surely it's not going to let me shoot the top save from the right side like you can in the original. Yeah. Spike go up. Okay, so I guess the energy is in between. Or maybe this just takes me to the end and the energy is up. Okay, I think I'm right, but I think I have to activate it, and I don't know how to activate it. Hi, Ame. You're sorry? It's okay, I forgive you for whatever it is you did. You could probably kill someone and I'd still forgive you. There it is. That was bad timing. I didn't think I was going to land on that. How did I jump that high? Ah! Open stream and got called the B word. Oh. It's okay, I forgive you for being a bitch. Just this once, though. But if you kill someone, you're still fine. Ah. Can always count on you. Completely unrelated to anything, but I am going to be going to Australia in November for a wedding. I was thinking about like popping by Japan for like a day or two, either on the way there or the way back. I would like to do more than that, but I'm a little bit limited in my time. And if that does end up happening, we should totally find a way to hang out, even if I'm only there for a short period of time. And I was thinking about killing someone, exactly. So, I need an accomplice. In Minecraft. Like Hitman. Yeah, I'll let you know the plan. Because that would be fun. Are you still in Kobe, or are you, like, moved at this point? I feel like I remember you moving, but I don't know, it was a while ago that I even talked about any of this, so. Fuck. Looking at maybe moving toward Tokyo. Oh, okay, okay. Hell yeah. Ah! Wouldn't be until later in the year, gotcha. Alright. I mean, if it does end up being Tokyo, that would be really convenient, because that's probably the area that I would be going to for, you know, a day or two. So we wouldn't need like a 6-hour train or whatever it was. 3-hour train? I don't know. More than no hours. Ooh, it's so hard, dude. That's so hard. It's like not too bad to reach the energy, but getting back seems really difficult. Ah! 2.5 hour $100 train or overnight bus for like half. Right, that was why it took so long, is because you took the bus. Good times. Dude, it doesn't sync up. What the fuck? Hi, Unchanged. May as well hop to South Korea while you're at it, and Thailand, maybe Malaysia. I mean, I've already been to Thailand, like, not that long ago, so I guess I don't have to do that one, but I would like to go to South Korea, and Malaysia sounds cool, but if I'm going to Malaysia, it would probably be, like, with my family. Same for South Korea. Whereas we've already, like, all been to Japan. It's just far more convenient to go to that area while you're in that area than to just, like, you know, wait until a later trip. Hi, Faded. Can't you just go through the gate after picking up the energy and do the loop again? No, there is an invisible block that is preventing you from going through the gate the first time, so you can't go through it from the other direction as well, or either. Fuck. 12 hours. More than that. Like 14 to 16 hours. Probably even more when you include, like, connecting flights and, like, getting to a spot that can fly out to there. Yeah, Ryan still has been studying. Actually, he, like, reached a point where he felt like he wasn't really, like, improving with it and wouldn't be able to get much more from, like, study versus actually, like, talking with people and, you know, like, actually going there. So he started learning Chinese because some of the stuff, like, translates over. So he has been learning Chinese as of late. Which I can't say I was expecting, but kinda cool. Mandarin specifically. Got just how slow those darn planes are. It fucking takes forever, dude. It is not a quick trip, to say the least. Brother, this is hard. This is definitely like the hardest energy up till now. It just like takes so long before you actually reach it, and then it only becomes hard once you're there. I'm sure you could make like a completely consistent strat for the cycles, but ain't no way that's happening. Brother, this part is so annoying, having to like stall in between the cherries with them moving like that. Actually just like completely uncool. I'm sorry for my harsh language. Dude, fuck off. It's always the stem. The stem sticks out so much further than it feels like it should. If these were like actually circles, it would be so much easier. But it's that goddamn stem that just makes it extremely hard to get in between. Yeah, being slightly off sync, exactly. That's why like you could make a consistent cycle strat for this whole save, but yikes. Hi, Wat Patty. Get you're like a real person and not a PNG. I forget that too a lot, so I understand. Figured I can try waiting here to desync it. Really? Dude, this is fucked. The timing on this is actually fucked. And I don't even know what the end of this save is like, so maybe I should actually try to, like, figure that out, because I guarantee there's gonna be a trap at the end of the save that I'm just gonna not be expecting and die to. It's probably gonna be like this spike falls or something once you get into that. Maybe like a block in front of the warp that makes you panic. Jesus. This save is hard. Like the hardest or second hardest? I'm assuming if you exclude EX Boss Rush for some reason, I feel like those are exempt from that. You put a block there? I'm really glad I'm figuring this out now. I'm assuming the other would be 7 Trials, because I know 7 Trials took Nal an eternity because he couldn't do the double plane, so he did the other path and was not loving the other path. Okay, I was correct. Nice, good attempt. Claps all around. Alright. Next time I grab the energy, I'm gonna win. I can feel it. And figure out how to grab it to do the other path, so I had to learn the double plane, and it took me, I don't know, like 20 hours to do. Ah. So I guess I was correct. Yeah, I don't know which path I'll go to, because I've never done a double upwards plane before, but I feel like I can. I just feel like I'm gonna hate it. So I might, like, try it just to, like, learn it, see if I can do it. And if not, then we just do the normal path. And I honestly don't think the normal path will take me that long, because I don't know, it seems like Needle that is within my wheelhouse of abilities. Fuck this timing, bro. It'd be funny if you went to the goal, back to the energy, and complete on the same life. It would have been great. I mean, I basically did that in a different save, where I, like, failed a jump, so I was like, alright, let's do a second round, and I went around it again, and I didn't die on the second loop through. Happened earlier in this stream. Not nearly on, like, the same level of difficulty, but funny nonetheless. Brother, get in grip. I feel like every attempt should reach the part, like, when jumping for the energy. Like, it should reach here, like, every single attempt. I hate when I jump, like, just a little higher than I'm trying to, and I would have been fine if I actually did the jump that I was trying. Holy shit, I just got, like, a massive craving for, like a really buttery, flaky biscuit. And I can't say I, like, ever get that craving, but I just, like, suddenly just really want, like, a nice fluffy, buttery biscuit with gravy. God damn. Where did that come from? I want it. Gravy slop. Shut the fuck up. Oh my god. I feel like gravy is the slop form of au jus. Dude, this timing literally never lines up for me. Every single time I'm like, okay, now I go. It is the worst possible time. I'm not convinced there is a timing that works. That freeze should be illegal. It's okay, Abe. He's just trying comedy slop out. Thank you. I got really lucky on that timing. Yep, right when I went, I was like, this is not going to work out, and I have no ability to save it. Wow, this is fucked up. Good attempt. I almost had it. Realistically, couldn't have gotten much closer because nothing after that is difficult, so. Once again, the timing just doesn't work out. It's crazy. It's crazy how it just never works out. It's like an allegory for life. Anytime you find your opening, you're destined to fail. I feel like that's a very positive outlook. What do you think? How did I touch that top cherry? It is pretty rough. That is a fair statement. Tobago. Why? It's such a bad feeling when I die like that. When they are going opposite directions, it like don't work out trying to grab the energy. I was really trying to move to the left so I wouldn't jump into that spike ceiling, but I just didn't. All right. Somehow I thought that was timed, but it was timed in the sense of it was timed perfectly to screw it up in the worst way imaginable and just go straight into a cherry. It's kind of hard because, like, mentally I'm trying to line it up and be like, alright, I go now, but I hope that's correct because then I'm looking ahead to see if it's going to line up with the next cherry, and if it's not, I have to, like, bail in a period of time that is frankly, like, not possible with my reaction speed. Like that. Like, I was able to bail, but I wasn't able to, like, mentally process, oh, I have to go back. So I guess I just need to be ready to panic jump to the left if it's not gonna work. What? How did he know? Yeah, I had flawless execution for hitting directly into the cherry, which honestly is maybe more impressive than getting past it. Anyone can avoid a cherry. This is obliterating me. Why the fuck, bro? It feels so bad to grab the energy and immediately die after. To like the top cherry. Because the top cherry I don't even like register as a problem. And then when I hit it, it's like, ugh. Hi, Skull. Good morn. Dude, fuck the stem. I was like confident I was gonna get a jump. Holy shit, dude. This top section sucks. It should have been like the original and just like randomly bounce around. It would have been more fun. Okay. I timed that badly. Realized it. Fixed it. Went again. Timed it badly the second time. And I was like, I was like feeling like it wasn't going to be bad the second time. Oh my god, I fucking hate the stem. If there were no stems, this would be like 10 times easier. Fangamers really took the worst shape for projectile and ran with it. Ow. My eyes are like burning right now. All the spikes look like pink-orange. Holy god fucking Jesus. That transition really hurt for some reason. Alright, we're out of there. PYF. PYF is the next one. Oh my god, don't tell me that's what I have to do. What? Okay, that can't be it. Got it. That's true. Only Geboro can be a god. Yeah, yeet. Hold on, I can do this. Alright, my eyes are adjusting. We're getting there. Brother. Brother. I don't want to like wait and do the left diagonal. Still making you do the impossible jump. That's like the worst death. What a fucking pathetic death. Go down? Thank you. I don't know exactly where that trigger is. Seems like it's above. Like in that corner. Oh. Bruh. What other screens still are there? Because I'm pretty sure I'm like close to the boss now. I mean, I know we still have Bashi. Oh, next is the one where Kid is wide. Locus, and then Bashi. I'm curious what Bashi is gonna be like. I can't say Bashi with like backtracks and fake blocks was what I expected, so we'll see how that ends up being. Also curious if there'll still be Bashi spikes or if it'll use the K3 spikes. How did I do that on my first attempt? What is wrong with me? Like, not what is wrong with me now? What is wrong with me that I did that in one attempt and then fucked it in, like, the worst way imaginable? Okay, well. I had to check, because I don't know where the energy is, so I thought maybe it would be like a trigger or something. I guess technically it could be like up here and then I like go back to here and then I do the rest, maybe. That could make sense for energy. I'm gonna fully commit to jumping at that block. Hi, Litho. Hi, Xarxes. How you doing? Okay, it's not that. Good to know. Huh? Oh my god. Black background, black outline spikes. Makes Needle impossible. Always. Everything just becomes harder. It could be here. I just, like, I don't think so, but it could be. I'm gonna go with no. Also curious what it's gonna do with the Rukido jump. Because there's no way that remains as just a regular Rukido jump, because otherwise this save would be pretty unchanged. There it is. Oh my god, really? Holy shit, okay. Fuck, dude. Oh, I don't have to... wait. I I think I can make that, but it's extremely tight if I can. It definitely wants me to do the ledge. Yikes. Okay. We found what makes this save hard. It makes sense that they would go for a screen 3 moment. Because they hadn't had one of those yet. It was very basic. Wow, great cancel, dumbass. Always love that. Remember when this was an anime girl stream? Yeah. I mean, I still do it sometimes. Just far less often. Mostly because it became less of a hassle to use my webcam and have it consistently work, and far more of a hassle to use the model and have it work. We miss Chinatsu. I am the guy, you are correct. You're actually right about that. Why is this not lining up suddenly? Yeah, they were referring to my bottle. Fuck. I wasn't even close on landing there. I still can't believe how well my Chinatsu pulls went. I've also spent a lot of time off stream, like, experimenting with various teams and on various bosses and stuff, and I got my first, Deadly Assault 9 out of 9, which means nothing to probably a lot of the people here, because I don't know how many people here actually play ZZZ. I know Skull doesn't, at the very least. Brother. Sounds mildly impressive. Thank you, it is mildly impressive. It basically means having 3 teams that are good and work with what is available in terms of the bosses you have to fight. And if you don't have 3 good teams that will work against them, then you're never gonna get it. And I have consistently gotten like 6 out of 9, sometimes 7 out of 9, and I think I got an 8 out of 9 like once before. And I was sitting with an 8 out of 9 on this one, just trying to figure out how I could like rearrange it to work and get myself a 9. How do you like 1-frame that? I had like 4 frames available for the double jump, but I like 1-framed it. Are you kidding me? I have tried Super Meat Boy. I don't particularly like it, but I do want to at some point do a stream of trying to 106% it in a single sitting, just to see what it's like. Hi, Plasma. What bank are we robbing? I think I don't know what that's in relation to. You're behind in the VOD. Oh, okay. That checks out. How are you doing? As the hottest Hoyoverse characters and maybe doesn't seem insanely boring to play. Yeah, I know you're like in general, like a gacha hater. but ZZZ is genuinely like a pretty solid game with like a good story, good characters, extremely good designs, and the gameplay and combat stuff is just pretty fun. And you have a lot of friends who play it, which is honestly like one of my main reasons for gacha stuff is just I have people I can talk about it with. Oh, I need an accomplice. Holy fuck, that was a while ago. That was like 20 minutes ago at least. Hopped on Uma before it released globally. Oh. I'm surprised. You know, I figured you were just like perma-hater and never gonna do it. I'm curious who the characters are that you are interested in, Skull. The ones that you would play it for. No. You make me do this jump twice? And if you die... Oh, okay. Alright, wait, no, they're goated. Wait, they're so nice. You don't have to... Wait, that's actually great. That's so smart. The fuck? That's so smart. So now you just go back and then you skip the first loop and then you can go straight for the secret. Oh my god. Alright, man. Shoutouts to the devs on that one. Alright, so how do I... What am I looking for exactly is the question. Like, I feel like... Is the secret even on this save? Now I'm starting to doubt. I just know what I would want to do to them. Watched all of Uma before there was a game and I'm ashamed. I never had any interest in Uma in any capacity. I don't know, I never really cared for the character designs. And I never really... I don't know. None of them like jumped out to me in any way that was like, oh yeah, I wanna play that and I wanna see these characters. What am I supposed to do? Maybe that trigger where it like moves up again is just a bug? Is it just a bug? Bernice. Hear about the PETA post? I did. I mean, that's classic. Care about spoilers on energy? I do not. You can just tell me. I like to try to figure it out for myself. But if I reach a point where I just like don't know, or if you're just like, hey, it's on this save, then like I'm chill with that. It's on the second save. Okay, that's the type of thing that I'm perfectly fine with. I appreciate that. A lot of VAs I like are in Uma, yet I never had interest in it either. The only one I care about at all is Hauser. Or Mambo. She's the only character who I would like consider playing Uma for, but I'm not gonna play Uma for her. But it's like, I like her, and that's the first time that I was like, I like a character in Uma enough. Mambo, Mambo, Omatsuri, Mambo. Anime promoting sports betting. Yeah. Okay. I don't immediately jump back out, I just go to the right. Yeah, Bernice is a reasonable choice, Skull. I've never been a massive Bernice fan in terms of like her design or anything. I like Bernice, but doesn't go far beyond that. How did I do that? Okay. So I'm gonna guess that I have to like go into the gap that's bad and then like backtrack. Because there's the good gap and the bad gap. If it'll even let me backtrack, who knows. Interesting. Huh. Okay. All the ones that aren't male I would probably play it for, I just don't know if I will. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. Man. I mean, I will say ZZZ has 2 male characters I quite like. Because they remind me a lot of the only male Star Rail character that I like. But I wouldn't pull for them, it's just like I would put them in a higher tier than the female characters I don't care about. You know? Hi, Zerwin. Dude, stop bonking your head, dumbass. Who's a male Star Rail character you like? Sampokowski. And knowing that, you might be able to figure out who the male characters in ZZZ I like are. It's a rare feeling, but I get you. I appreciate that there's someone who understands me. Fuck. Alright. I heard of this cool new thing called not dying. I was trying it there, and I did the not dying thing to a point. The problem is I didn't do like the most important part, which was like touching the trigger. So, like, no amount of not dying would have saved me from that, unfortunately. Like, I could do the strat where I just, like, stand still and never attempt the save. Please stop bonking. Holy fuck. I'm losing my mind. This trigger is so hard to hit. Anton and Billy. You know? In a way, reasonable guesses, but I do like Billy. I wouldn't put him in like a top, though. Anton I just don't like. But I can see why you would think that, but no, it's Harumasa and Lighter. Alright, finally. Stage 5 is done. That's the way that one Mario bot learned to play, right? Oh yeah, by like standing still. Yeah. Hi, lady. Would not have guessed Harumasa. It's because I like the guys who are like... I like guys who are like cool and also pieces of shit. And Harumasa is a piece of shit, and Lighter is cool. So that's why I say like the two of them together make like one Sampo. Harumasa's funny. Bro. But I do, one of my favorite lines in the game is from Billy, which is his character select thing. He's like, I have 2 guns, so double the accuracy. And it always makes me laugh. It's such a good line. It's so fucking stupid. What the fuck? That is not what I anticipated. S-rank Billy win. I mean, people do think that he is the most likely one to get an S-rank next, so we'll see. There are a lot of hardcore Billy fans. I wonder if there are hardcore Billy fans who are sad that the first S-rank intelligent construct was not him. I have to be both a good person and a sadist to entertain me, and I'm pretty sure those don't exist. That does sound like an unlikely pairing. Ooh. Weird. There's Qingyi. Oh yeah. I forgot she's considered an intelligent construct, because I just like, I don't even remember that she's a robot, because like nothing about her is like robot, or android rather. But you're super right about that. I really like that the grid scroll speeds up when the frame rate increases. I mean, like, obviously it does, but it's just funny. Alright. Wait. Oh, no, never mind. I was thinking, like, what about the other Bashi screen? Because I forgot that this screen is actually in K2 as well. Clankers. It is a good term, though. It's a funny term, and I embrace it. Bum 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 bum. Oh god, what is this? What are you gonna make me do? What is this? I'm fucking goated? Okay. I'm fucking goated. How did I first try that drop? Oh my god. Wow. That drop was actually insane. That was like a task drop. It's Bashi time! Alright. let's go. Oh, you don't even have to hit S, it just skips it automatically. Hello? What the fuck? What is this start? Wait. Huh? What is this start? I literally don't know what I'm supposed to do. This is like fucking awful. What? What is this? This sucks. Huh? Wow. This fucking blows. Is this really how they wanted to start this? Wow. They could have done anything else. Wow. Yeah, I think good luck is a reasonable response. Something tells me this boss is gonna be a pain in the ass. What is Hello Kitty doing? Let's see if it's gonna take me like 30 hours, just like the original Solgren did. Hi, Matrick. How's it going? Hello Kitty is doing a collab with Overwatch? Wild. Need to study why every time Solgren is put in a medley, it's just worse than the last. That's actually so true. I mean, I think we know the answer. The answer is because Russian kids love Bashi and want it to be the hardest game in the world. Is there energy on this boss? Nah. I think only... Yeah, unless you count the chase as a boss, the only boss that has one is boss 3. At least according to Nell's stuff. How's it going, Swish? Okay, that's better. You don't double back, you just keep going. Yeah, change the title card to... That would really tie it all together. Are you tired because the old Chidler? Because I feel like most of the time when you say you're tired, it's something related to that. No, Mario! Oh, okay. He doesn't target you anymore. Daughter woke up early. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Ah. Why is bro so far to the left that time? So if he does target you, he targets at a bizarre time. Yum, 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 yum. This intro is so fucking annoying. Like, even though I figured it out, it's still just, like, kinda ass. Why? Wow, 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 wow. Oh, okay. He targets at your Y position? Why? Heh. Heh. Do you get it? You loved it? I'm glad. I'm glad someone appreciates my comedic genius. What? It's so weird. Ryu should not be targeting at your Y position. Oh my god, it curves. Oh, fucking course it curves, dude. Everything has to curve. It's kind of funny that the buff to Hello Kitty actually changes nothing about how she works. I think she shoots like one more bullet in the time that she's on screen, but it just adds other bullets that actually don't do anything, but adds some visual clutter. A truly brilliant buff. Dude, when does he target you? Oof. And then I think coming up we have the Sonic part, and the Sonic part is the fucked up part. Does Bosch even have any curving attacks? I'm pretty sure Ganon has curving bullets at the very least, so I'm gonna go with yes. I don't know, like, immediately which ones have it, but, like, I'm, like, fairly confident Ganon does, so I would assume other ones do as well. Oh, wait. Wait. No, I second-guessed myself, because for some reason I was like, wait, did he say Solgren or did he say Bashi? And then I read it again and I answered the question correctly the first time. Hi, Icer. How you doing? Oh. You're always right. Never second guess yourself. I think that's a good way to go about life in general. Okay. Ganon, I don't think is a particularly fun fight. I would say it's probably better than Bomberman, though, so... credit where it's due. He did improve on what was there before. Brother... Nom, 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 nom. No. I gotta stop, like, forgetting how to do things randomly when I play bosses. I'm like, oh, this intro that I've done like 100 times already, suddenly I don't know how to do it. Actually, just such a terrible feeling. Fuck. For some reason Zelda doesn't show up much in fan games. Yeah, I think one of the best Zelda fights in a fan game is in I Want to Get Wrecked, and that's just an avoidance. I mean, technically I think I Want to Be Easy has one. And I seem to remember that one being okay. Although that whole game is not great, so it's all relative. Fuck, dude. I mean, easy as dog shit, it sure fucking is. Were you there when I saw it was on speedrun.com? And then I, like, saw the time and I was like, I think I could beat that. And then I, like, did in, like, I don't know, like an hour by, like, a significant degree. Yeah, I have the record and I Want to Be Easy. Because there was some, like, random dude who I've never heard of, like, not even some fan game player, just, like, a guy decided to speedrun it. And the run was not good. So I was like, I could do better than that. No, it wasn't Nick. But it was, like... I can't even say it was Nick Core, because Nick had skills, and I'd imagine this guy was, like, not experienced with fan games whatsoever and just found that game and decided to play it. Fuck! It's so hard to dodge. And then for a short period of time after that, I was trying to beat the game on impossible mode. But I kept, like, dying in stupid ways, and then I stopped. I still think about that every once in a while. I'm like, I could do that. But I don't actually think it would be that fun. It would just be like to find out if they give you anything for doing it. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Are they going to be RNG? Okay, I feel like the hearts on the right are RNG. Because the place they cross doesn't seem to have any, like, spiral pattern or anything to it. So I'm really scared of the Toho section, because in the original fight, it's, like, impossible. Like, the Toho thing is just a really easy pattern in the original, and then it drops Sonic, and then it's, like, impossible, and then it's, like, a really, really difficult pattern to learn. So now it's going to have what I believe is RNG and Sonic. Okay, maybe the RNG, or maybe the Sonic is after that part. Oh yeah, Sonic comes when it's like shooting bullets from the top. It's not the Toho part, it's after Toho. Wow, I actually made that. I should have jumped. I was like, surely I'm not going to hit the tail of this bullet. Five Sonics to juggle at once. Honestly, my guess was that the buff was going to be that there's 2 Sonics. So we'll see if that's true. Because that's kind of what I was thinking in my head. Bah. Dude, that is so hard. Dodging the second Om Nom Nom is actually kind of fucked. Is there... It feels like it doesn't target you directly with Hello Kitty's bullets. Like there's a little bit of variation in its targeting. Like it's felt like that the whole time. But it wasn't until that specific attempt where I was like, that did not target like anywhere near me. Oh yeah, that's definitely random. Because the first one didn't even come at me. That explains why it's so weird. And that also explains what the actual buff is. I'm dead. Yeah, I couldn't, like, get to the left in the way I wanted to. Maybe I should jump while moving to the right. That way I, like, bait them higher. That might be the play. Combine Sonic with the Mega Man bullet pattern? I don't think I know what Mega Man bullet pattern you even mean. What bullet pattern is there in the Mega Man fight? Or is Mega Man part of this? No, Mega Man is part of this. He just, like, goes along and then dies. Oh, I'm fucking dead. One where he falls down and sprays a bunch of small bullets. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. The intro to Mega Man fight. Got it. That makes sense. I hope they don't do that. But I like your thinking. Oh, wait, no, not even the intro. You mean like when it's like halfway through, like where people kill it in the speedrun. That's... How does his targeting work? It makes no sense. It makes actually no sense. His targeting does not fucking work. Like, what is happening? Based on my position, when he, like, says his voice line, or, like, any point in the middle, he should be targeting further to the right. Is it just, like, random? Is there, like, a set range of positions where he can spawn, and you just kind of have to, like, hope that it's not too far to the left? Like, surely they wouldn't do that, but it does not feel like it's actually targeting me. I pushed myself so far to the right there just for the sake of testing. I'm gonna keep trying to do that. Damn. Still a Skeleton King standstill attack. Yikes. Oh my god, now. 44, why did you remind me? I actually completely forgot this game has Gravity Man and Boss Rush, and suddenly I just realized that I'm probably gonna end up quitting there. I completely forgot this game has Gravity Man. And I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it. I've never even thought about that. Because in my head I was like, oh yeah, the stuff in Boss Rush. There's Crimson, there's Destination, there's Big Kid. All those are fun enough. Holy fuck, I just literally did not remember Gravity Man existing. In fact, I can't even think of what... Oh, Nue. Nue will be fine. If I recall correctly, I think they turned Nue into like an actual shmup. Okay, it's good to know it's not random. I just, like, can't figure out what's what the targeting point is then. Like, why was he so... it makes no sense how he was so far to the left there. K2 boss rush, but you add Sonic to all of them would go hard. It would go something. I would prefer it would go away. I'm curious to try something where... Let's see if doing all of the stuff on the left side to try to spawn Mario to the left, and then running to the right. I feel like surely that won't be better, but I want to find out. Like, I didn't even go there, so it couldn't have been targeting. I literally didn't even go to that location. How the fuck does this work? Are you sure it's not random? Are you sure it's not random, Bike? Because, like, that is not targeting. It targets, but it goes a certain amount to the right of you. That doesn't sound correct. Again, like, I was the furthest to the left I've ever been, but Mario was further to the right than that attempt I just had. That doesn't sound correct. Okay, and that was a little further to the right than the previous one, even though I was like all the way on the left side. I don't know, man. I'm not convinced in the it's not random statement. Or just standing on the right edge? I mean, bullets spawn, so... Not really. Hi, fight. Bah. Because like I said, one thing I was going to try was being on the... Or... You know, one of the first things I tried was going to the right. And it didn't seem to make a difference. But I didn't go, like, all the way to the right. But I did go to the right, and it was still, like, in the middle. So then I was like, alright, I'll try it on the left. And then it was still on the right. So... Dude. Dude, I don't like Hello Kitty. I cannot dodge if it gives me like a weird angle. And I can hardly handle the original Hello Kitty where it actually targets you. Brother. Please. It filled my gap over to the right in the previous attempt, so I was like, alright, I'll just go further to the left then. I don't understand, dude. And boy, do I not understand that either. Like, that was definitely noticeably further to the right, but... But, like, again, see? Now he's in the middle. It's not targeting. There's no way. There's actually... Like, I refuse to believe that that is targeting. I'm going left too early? Is it specifically when he says, I'm moving now? But again, like, I don't know, I like jumped off the edge and he was still... It's after that? And you can't even say that there's like a minimum position that he'll go to, because that would not match that. God, it's way too fucking hard to like go to the left of that and then go back. Bruh. Hi, Rie. I don't know, I mean, that seems better, but like, I can't tell what I'm doing differently. I am like waiting a bit longer before moving, like you said. I did not want to double jump there, I just like fucked up my single jump. So I have no idea what's happening if you go all the way to the left. Unless it's just like, oh, we're not going to spawn him that far, so it just like forces another random position that does not make sense based on how far you go. Oh my god, get a grip, dude. That was an awful death. Okay. Alright. You were definitely correct, Bike, and it's just a little bit after the I'm moving down. Or moving now, whatever. Alright. Yeah, the timing is bizarre. It definitely does not seem to match the timing in the original K2, at least from my memory. In a way, it's like easier because I can just like jump to the right before he spawns. Oh my god, it's so hard to see. It's so hard to see the meat coming down. Alright, progress. Oh, I don't know how that didn't hit me. I definitely think there is logic on Mario that says if you are too far to the left, just like put him in either a set position or a position that would be possible. To make it so you can't like spawn him left and then stand on the right. It definitely seems like there is some amount of logic in there, and that's why it feels so weird, in addition to the timing just being off. You know, I wanted to jump to target it higher. That was not a good jump. Dude, I don't get this. It's really, really, really hard to get those bullets to be in a position that's like a good timing to run to the left. Oh, that's fucked. Oh my god, the angle is random. Okay. In the previous attempt, I was like, is this spiral angle random? And then I just got the easiest angle in the world, so I got my answer. Fuck. Did not need to double jump like that. Oh, the starting angle of the spiral on the left side is random too, and that's why my timing for when I have to dodge the first one feels like different. Dude, oh my god.
That is now 3 times I have gotten hit by the first piece of oatmeal. How do I not do that? How do I do anything different from that? How much is after... Oh, I fucked that. I moved way too early. So how much is after the oatmeal part? So oatmeal drops, then Sonic comes. Then Mega Man goes across in a car. And he gets punched. And then there's like Skeleton King or something. And then it's the final like spawns in places and then does the spiral attack that you have to dodge. And then it's done? I think that's right. Dude, what the fuck are these oatmeal spawns? They're so fast and they're angled. I can't react in time, bro. I was watching a video today from Dave 2D. He does like reviews of tech products and stuff, mostly. And he was talking about how he's old now and his reaction speed has gotten like way worse. And he was like, my reaction speed used to be like I would like play a bunch of like competitive Overwatch and stuff, and my reaction speed like in aim training was like 160, 170, which is like fine. And now that I'm like 45 years old, I'm getting like 230, maybe even 240. And I'm like, holy shit. Bro doesn't actually know how good he had it. 160 isn't fine, 160 is good. And 230 and 240 is like the range that I've been in like my whole life. He literally just doesn't know. Oh, this is so hard to read. Yeah, get the fuck over there, Mario. Okay. So the Sonic going back and forth thing, is that original Bashi? And not in K2? I thought that was a K2 thing, but maybe I'm wrong. Or maybe he just removed it here because it would be too fucked. I don't know. Used to bench 315. I've gotten weak in my old age. It's only 285 now. Original Bashi is the one that I had to go back and forth. Okay, thank God. We're chilling then, because that's the thing I was most afraid of. So yeah, Skeleton King kills Sonic. And then Mega Man like floats across the screen. And then Shang comes up and punches him, and then blood rains down, I think, right? Or am I just... No, I'm thinking of fucking Solgren Phase 3 now. God, I don't remember. Maybe I'm almost done with this, and everything I'm thinking of is just original Bashi, and my brain is a mess. If we're almost done after the Sonic rings, then this wasn't so bad. Oh my god, the hitbox, dude. Paste and classic build. No, it's Bashi, not classic. That's a different game. Okay, I've gotten so much better at like everything in the first phase now. Why did I jump? Why did I jump again? I mean, the answer is because I panicked after like doing a stupid jump the first time. Yeah, get the fuck over there, bitch. Get back to your plumber hole. That's where plumbers go. I actually really appreciate that this... Dude, what the fuck is the hitbox on this thing? It, like, moves. Like, the flames that spawn have their own hitbox, so, like, when you're here, it can, like... just, like, spawn further to the... Okay, no, they don't have their own hitbox. I think just the hitbox at the bottom is stupid. Because I'm not convinced that I should have died there. The plumber's fixed holes? No. No. They can create them as well. In fact, if anything, they make holes like more effective, so like that are in the Kamilia beams hitbox. Kamilia beams. Kamilia beams. I'm trying to figure out which Kamilia you mean and which beams you mean, because that could mean a whole bunch of different things. Dude, those rings last forever. Also, what is the targeting time on Skeleton King then? Oh, you just mean the beams at the start of the fights. Okay, yeah, fair. Very, very fair. Those are pretty bad. I thought that might have been what you meant, but like, they all have like slightly different beams, so... You fucking kidding me, dude? I got one of the pieces that was like slightly longer, and it was enough to just bonk me on the head. I'm dead. Man, I'm like actually upset now that I know / remember that Gravity Man exists in this game. Maybe they'll find some way to make Gravity Man a fun fight Just like Kamilia didn't in K3. And just like Eden didn't when he made the original game. LMAO. No, surely they found a way to make it fun. I mean, I will say, I was surprised to find the geezer fight fun, but also that might be partially because I first tried what seemed to be the hardest section. Or not necessarily the hardest section, but a very difficult, very difficult section. Out to lunge. Yeah, that would be the only way to improve him. Just make a different fight, or no fight at all. Do it like the Spelunker fight in Love Trap. And it just falls off the edge and dies. Oh my god, that did not hit me. I wish it was like that. That sounds like you're implying that perhaps it's not a great fight. Which I, for one, am shocked to be hearing that. It is not good. I'm shocked, personally. I mean, I will liberally use a video for it, I'm sure. But it's still gonna be fucking awful, I'm sure. Hated Gravity Man in K2 and found it much, much worse. Perfect. I also hated it in K2 and still do. And, reached it in K3 and then found it to be one of the worst experiences I've ever had in a boss fight. And, I have not even come close to beating it. And I have not even come close to having a reasonably decent attempt in Phase 2 using practice tools and going straight to it. And studying videos and trying to understand. After, like, hours of trying, I haven't even had, like, a serviceable attempt in practice. And that boss is the entire reason that all of my K3 progress is halted. But I'm sure K2 Warped is the one that's going to turn things around. Yeah, K2 definitely has consistent strats. Again, especially if you use a video, there are, like, known strategies that, like, everyone uses that are, like, pretty comfortable to do. Actually, if I recall correctly, I feel like I heard Nal talk about this. I think he was disappointed with both Crimson and Gravity Man because they both kind of, like, don't work like their original forms, like they're changed in a way that makes them actually play very differently. Like Crimson, you don't really have to be, like, slow and, like, methodical and, like, plan out your shots and stuff. And I believe Gravity Man isn't, like, the same, like, cycle-based kind of thing. I could just be completely wrong, but I feel like I remember Nal talking about how those two fights, like, don't play like their original forms do. Conceptually. Hi, Alice. Ooh. explain yourself. Explain yourself. Does he just like, maybe he comes up random and I just have to like jump at the right time? Beat Crimson in 30 minutes, like 5 tries. It seemed easier than K2. Okay. But Gravity Man, is it still like cycle based like the original in this, or is it actually like completely different in how it plays? Yeah. I think Crimson has like 3 rows of platforms going back and forth or something. Almost completely RNG. Okay, never mind. I'll be fine with Gravity Man, I think. See, because I'm pretty sure Nal was disappointed because the RNG was the thing he didn't like about Gravity Man. The thing I don't like about Gravity Man is literally all of the pattern, and I think it fucking sucks, and I'm perfectly fine with the RNG. So if it's like all RNG, I'll probably enjoy it more. It's pretty brutal. Oh, I don't doubt that. I mean, every boss in this game has been hard already, so... Brother! Alright. Ah! I hate when it doesn't let me spawn Mario far to the right. Why did I go over that? What was I thinking? Great jump. But yeah, we'll see. I feel like it's unlikely they'll make a destination fight that I'll just not like. Crimson, the only reason I won't like it is if they don't like change the colors from being piercing red, which similarly to Destination, if they don't like soften the colors, which I'm pretty sure they will because I believe they did that for K2 Remake. Oh my god, why am I jumping over things that I don't need to? Ugh. And Nue, if it is actually a shmup, I think I'll probably like it. I like original Nue. I like 80% of K3 Nue. I haven't played the original, so not sure how I'd feel about that, but... I'm really curious to find out what the gimmick of Stage 6 is going to be. Because, like, they've already used up every Stage 5 mechanic. Except for Influka, which there's no way that it's all a shmup as platforming. So the only thing that comes to mind is M Stage, but I would be shocked if they did M Stage there instead of in M Stage. Okay. No, I was right. I was right. He does fly across. Then he goes up, then he gets punched, then the blood comes down. Okay, all of this I was right. I was right. That is phase 1. So the only part I was wrong about was Sonic going back and forth. Fuck. I don't know why I did that. Ice? No, stage 2 was ice. We already had ice. Like, stage 2 was Betty area, so they're not going to reuse that. Wait! I remember what it is. I remember what it is. I remember. It suddenly popped into my head what it was from Nell's playthrough. It's not even a K3 thing. It's fucking I Want to Be the Baka. I can't believe I just remembered that. It's because the song, like, popped into my head and I was like, wait, that's... Why is that song come into my head when thinking about the stage? Wow, those explosions linger. Do you have to let it linger? Do you have to? Do you have to? Do you? Couldn't even type it. I'm quick with it. I couldn't let that one linger. Hi, Fabi. Streamer buff? Yeah, you should have had lower delay. You should have been in my house. You're like sitting next to me and you just scream it when I say that. I think every single stream would really benefit from like the streamer just having a person next to them screaming. Like pretending that they're the Twitch chat. Thoughts? What the fuck is happening? Oh my god, these rings. Ah, the water does not work like the original game. That's for sure. Because that basically did not push me up at all. And I was getting out of it like it would push me up a ton because the original pushes you up way too much. They changed that. They made it like more playable, but I wasn't expecting it to be playable because the water in the original just fucking sucks. That actually hit me. I swear that hitbox collided with me. Nah, I don't know why I went to the left. That was stupid. Alright, I am improving at this, slowly but steadily. I would comfortably say that this is harder than the original. Or the K2 version. Bruh. I went to the right too early, so I was like on a weird position for all the targeting bullets. Why? God. For some reason I like tried baiting it the opposite way. Like baiting the spider high and then falling. Because I was already like partially in the air and I was like, maybe this'll work. Rather than doing the tried and true, sometimes works method. Tried to tiab it? Tiab? Oh, it's bait but reversed. I got you. It's a reverse bait. I got there. My brain can't keep up with your superior intellect. I thought it was like an abbreviation for something. Yeah. So hard to see that one because it spawns like underneath the laser. Water takes you up. How come you can't just get up to the next phase from there? You're right. You're so right. You just like go up to the top and Solgrid's like, where the fuck did he go? It's got real energy of like walking away while someone's yelling at you. I don't know how I did that. I had a vision and it worked. For the record, I can comfortably say I am not going to be doing phases 2 through 4 today. I'm going to be satisfied enough if I manage to do phase 1. Which I probably will, but you never know. Yo, we just reached 12 hours in-game. That's huge. It's been a while since I spent this long on a fan game. Okay, well. Oh my god. That's really cool, but really fucked up. Okay. Alright, so that's the last section. The thing where he spawns in a spot and then, like, starts spiral shooting is original Bashi. That was nasty RNG. Yeah, that first horizontal bullet was really rough. And I almost got it, but that was extremely rough placement. Alright, cool. So as long as they, you know, put a save between phases 1 and 2 through 4, we're good. And if they don't, then this is beyond fucked, so we'll see what happens. Does he just always spawn to the right of you like Mario? That's what it seems like. I like my strat. It works for me. I'm fucking awesome? Wow, that did not give me a single jump off that the first time. That was actually really scary. Okay, thank God, thank God, thank God. We're fine. He's the one. I am him. It shoots 2 at once? Yeah, it does. Oh my god, it shoots retaliation bullets. Wait, this is fucked. Hi, Jane. Look on the real phase. Yeah. I want to reach the avoidance. Although, I don't know how hard it'll be to... Oh, those are random heights. I don't know how hard it'll be to, get past phase 1. One cycle? Wait, I'm so cool. Oh no. It's Cyber. Brother, I was like doing so well and then... Yeah, the last fucking bullet, I just like got up because I was like, if I don't get up now, I'm gonna die. But I did just such a bad job of reading that one. That was a pretty crazy avoidance attempt. Hi, Nal. You missed the stage? You sure did. It was pretty fun for the most part. The difficulty balance made absolutely no sense whatsoever. But it was pretty fun. Yeah, it is kind of weird that there's walls on the side. Surely that doesn't have any implications. It's so boring. I definitely remember you, like, searching for it, and me having a feeling of, like, wait, why isn't he, like, going to the, like, the invisible section that you, like, haven't touched yet? I guess you were just expecting more. Hoping they'd change it to the color spots? I don't think I know what the color spots refers to. Oh my god. The spots in... Oh, and I want to be the color. Okay. I was like, I don't remember any, like, colored spots in Blood Festival. Revealing that there's a little character behind Solgren at the start is kinda genius. Does that happen? It does? Oh, that. Yeah. I thought you meant the Rosencrustalette girl coming from the right, and I was like, I don't think that they're behind Solgren, but no, you're so right about that. It's kind of interesting because it, like, punishes you for doing really well at the orbs, which makes you, like, want to do less damage. But if you do less damage, then you know, have to survive the wave attack and stuff. But it's, like, almost bad to do too much damage. Which is good because I'm not doing enough damage. I'm doing, like, no damage, so I am safe as fuck. Oh, wow, okay. The waves are hard, though. Lagging the game just because? I mean... I'm assuming it's based on, like, what the original character does in either their respective game or whatever fan game they may or may not be taken from. Seems like you've discovered the cyber part. I did. And, I would say I had a pretty good first attempt. Wait, did you actually not catch it? Because that's really funny, because it happened like 30 seconds before you came into the stream. Or 30 seconds before you, like, wrote a message in the chat. I figured you had caught it. Just scrolled through chat. Brother. Oh, it was the pre-roll ad that got you. That checks out. Oh my god, please. Oh! Who could have predicted that shooting the boss would have retaliation bullets? Got him. Ah. Now, I think you should watch my first attempt. You'd be like, damn, how he do that? Maybe. And then you'd be like, damn, why he do that? Oh, that was so close to another one cycle. Jesus, this attack sucks. Targeted ones were blue until I did my second playthrough, because I really struggled making them out amongst the masks. Wait, so there were like blue curving ones and blue targeting ones? I mean, I guess their thought was, well, Cyber only has red and blue. Kind of. But, no, that's not good. I'm glad that was changed. Dude, oh my god. Having to do this with, like precision and do it quickly with the fact that, you know, they work like platforms. Like, if you were going to do this, it should have had either always snap or never snap platforms and not regular platforms, because it kind of sucks like it currently is. Oh, really? That wasn't enough? I thought for sure that was gonna win cycle. You actually thought Cyber had a third color originally too, but you were wrong? No, it does. It literally does have green bullets. The ghost bullets at the end are green. A different sprite though? Yeah. I mean, there's only red and blue for that sprite. But it makes sense that they went with green because the boss does have green bullets. Bah. This version has new type of code that mind controls you to lose at the end. So it's got the same shit as I want to be the white and black. Must have decompiled that game to get the code. That joke was said from a place of large amounts of pain and suffering. Wow, that was, okay. That was like really free RNG, but I almost fucked it anyway at the end. Can see why I struggled with everything being blue. Dude, I did it again. I did it again. Why do I have to jump at the end and die? What is wrong with me? I want to see the next part. The part that I'm, like, actually worried about. Okay. Yeah, I do not like the locust cutaway in the original at all. And I hate Love Trap cherries. So I hope that they changed it. Surely they went with something more exciting and not just like a harder version of Love Trap cherries. Surely. Why would they possibly leave the iconic attack and buff it? Dude, oh my god, this has to not exist. This fucking platform climbing thing has to not exist. It's like basically luck. If you have to climb platforms quickly, there's just nothing you can do. Other than hope that they snap you or don't snap you, depending on what you want. Bruh, I can't read these icicle heights at all. In the original, they were a pattern, so you would always just be in the same spot. And it's fucking me up having it be random. Oh, this is bad damage. Wow, 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 wow. What, huh? Did I just die to the air? Am I seeing things? I feel like I just died to the air. Maybe it was like behind the platform and that's why I like didn't see it hit me. But like I don't think I hit the icicle. Gonna jump down and then that one shot up straight at me. Brother. Yeah, I think this game would be a lot better if everything was a pattern 100% of the time and there was no RNG. Which is how a lot of people think these games are when they see them for the first time. They're like, is any of this random? Like, yeah, literally 99% of it is. When I see people ask if cyber is random, I'm like, really? Dude, this sucks. This fucking sucks. Climbing up these platforms is awful. Like, if I don't one cycle, I think I just die. Because there's, like, no hope. It's actually luck. Oh. Okay, it snapped me every time, so I was able to do it. Thank you, game. Oh, wait, you have dot hitbox, don't you? Because that should have killed me. I, like, had a feeling that I might have dot hitbox, but, like, none of the bullets were getting closer to me to, like, really feel that until that attempt where I swear I was actually dead. Yeah, that, I'm not convinced that I didn't just clip straight through a bullet. I really feel like I just went straight through it. Yeah, I got max graze points. I just got an extra life for that. A box of oats I see in the store every day. Do you ever get scared while shopping for groceries? You're like, oh no, not again. Or like you enter the aisle and you have to like duck. Wow, that really bunched up there. Hallucinate green aura. Now the real question is, have you tried it before? Or has it been something that you like see it every single day and you're like, I wonder what it tastes like, but then you don't buy it because you don't actually care that much? Brother. The spawn on that bullet was bad. I think I'm just built different. Why did I... how did I misread those first two bullets so badly that I thought I had to go down? What was going on in my head there? What was the thought process? Walk me through it. Bruh. Never known anyone who actually buys it because it's known to be the most overpriced brand of oats. Yeah, that was a certified built different moment. I am assembled incorrectly. No. Alright, let's go on the front of the platform. Surely that's going to be the difference maker. Okay, it actually is. Honestly, I thought being on the front would make it so the ones that are like going horizontally would just like spawn on top of me. But maybe I'm just stupid. And it's actually super chill to do it on the right. Oh my god. I did the bottom part of her skirt was dark, so I thought I was going to not die, and then I hit into the dark area, and that's what killed me. That's so upsetting. I didn't like recognize it as being part of her skirt. It just looked like background. Huh? That was a joke for Jane? I was really confused. I was like... Is that like a Dark Needle joke? It is? Okay. Alright, yeah, I would not have gotten that. If you didn't say it was a joke for Jane, I would not have associated that at all. Oh, I'm dead. I can't do these icicles. Oh, that was a close one. Okay. I guess I'm not going to the right. Oh, now I'm on the right. I didn't fall down. Went to do the washing and saw Dark Wash, and I sighed as I thought of Dark Needle again. I did the Dark Needle. I am part of the dark side. Jane, when are you gonna include a stage of with Dark Needle in it in the game? Yeah, Slay the Spire guest stage, exactly. Holy shit! I'm gonna do Heavenly Needle where I had like 5 lens flare effects that make it impossible to see anything. Every single spike has its own individual, like, light shaft. And then do you have to make, like, Limbo Needle, where you just go under a pole? Fuck. Yeah. Ah, mini spike under. Ah. No, 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 no. We're fine. That wasn't even remotely close. I did not think I was one-cycling that. I didn't think I was doing enough damage. Dude. I want to see the hard part, please. I mean, maybe it's not even the hard part. I want to see the part. Maybe it'll turn out to be extremely easy. When you say first attack, do you include when it's targeting as well? Or just the initial curving? Because it gets kind of messed up once it has the targeting. Still reasonable, but... Jesus Christ. Not including targeting, okay, yeah. Brother, hit it. Brother, hit it. Brother, hit it. Brother, hit it, thank you. Nah. My eyes were like falling apart trying to catch up with the reading. Oh. Alright, enjoy your oatmeal, Jane. Now, breakfast is just when you break the fast. Breakfast is not a time period. What a rudimentary way of thinking. Brother. Yeah, it's a state of mind. Gotta resync the audio. I really wanted to see the attack, but it's already 6 AM, and I think I'm probably not going to. Because I shouldn't continue playing. Force feed a monk. I feel like you probably shouldn't do that. Maybe I've never had breakfast then. Please choose a way to handle it. Either go to the left and dodge the one on the left, or go to the right and dodge the one on the right. Do not stand in the middle where it is physically impossible to dodge it. Yo, thanks for the follow, I appreciate it. I could not walk off that platform, that's okay. No! We need words to describe bad things too. We need like the kind of vocabulary that Germany has. Where like everything is like extremely literal and like if you're trying to say the word for something, it's basically like a really, really literal description of it. The meaning of lif. I have never heard of that before. Bruh. I think it's over for me. I just accidentally cactused. It was like a 6 or 7 frame cactus. I'm gonna be honest. The name Douglas, it's never felt real to me. And I knew someone as a kid who was named Douglas, and I like never, it like always felt fake. I don't want to be down here, but I'm making it work, so. No shot. Oh my god, it pushes all the way to the side. Fuck. That's so stupid, but that's really funny. Ugh. Yeah, this is the only one where the boss within the boss is actually feels like the boss. So true, Bike. So fucking true. God, I love that emote. 12.5 hours. Emote. It's a 7TV emote. It's a very, very good one. Surprised it doesn't show up on stream. Yeah, the chat thing that I use, I think it only has FFZ and BTTV integration. I'd need to look again. That's funny. I love that emote so much. I'm gonna look in settings, because maybe it does have support for 7TV. Emotes wall? No. I don't even know what I'd be looking for in here. Styling? There's so many fucking settings in this program. The clock stopped ticking forever ago. I on you vibing out. I don't know. I can't get a grip, but I can't let go. There wasn't anything to hold on to though. Why can't I see? Why can't I see all the colors that you see? I use Social Stream, but I'm on an extremely old version because it works, and I didn't want to update and have it probably break things and like add more settings and stuff to scroll through when there's already like a billion of them. I kind of just like having things that work and not updating and have it not work. But I can't see anything about like emote stuff. I see make emojis larger, but otherwise, yeah, I don't see anything that would imply that you can change the visible emotes. How many people we got here? How many people have been watching this? We got some people. Hell yeah. Use JChat, but it's probably not as customizable as what you're using. Yeah, hold on. Let me show you. So here's the sidebar that has like the settings and stuff. So you like open one of them up. It's got its own like 100,000 toggles. So like if there is a way to like add other emotes, like I don't know how to find it. Because there's just so many fucking things in here. And then there's all this other stuff for featured chat overlay, and then there's like even more things that aren't just about the chat, and then there's like other like tools and stuff. This is why I don't want to update, because I don't want more of this. There's already too much, and you can't like hide ones you don't care about. Like it's already too much. The search thing in the corner. Oh. Oh wait, no, that's for the bot. I don't think that's the chat thing. I don't... Maybe it is? I'm not sure. Because it says the streamer.bot. Just under 2 years old in versions? Yeah, that's about what I expected. Maybe that's not referring to the emote thing. It works? Oh! Hey! Thanks, Rie. Great work. That widget. Oh, hell yeah. Happy ending. Why is it under mechanics? Alright, fantastic. Yet again, I don't need an add-on. Yeah, I mean, the only important thing is that you can see flashbang. It's so fucking funny. Oh, it's such a good emote. It is the only 7TV emote I have because I hate 7TV, but you literally can't have an emote like that in any other plugin. So despite my hatred of 7TV, I exclusively added this emote just because I find it so funny. Yeah, we're gonna raid Bigfoot, as is custom, because he's live at this time and I like watching him. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the watching for people who are here. I had a swell time. We beat stage 5, and then got to the boss, and we beat phase 1 of that, and then we were doing not too badly at the Solgren boss. Hi Ari, hi Uber. Yay! Yeah, I'll see you whenever. Shrug. I don't know when. Just sometimes I get the urge and other times I don't. So. Yeah. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed and haven't followed, drop a follow. Thank you for the people who did. And outside of that, go send over to Bigfoot and follow him so you can make him eat a banana peel. Bye-yo!